Hello, Guardians. It is Ebontis here, and wanted a solo run-through of Scavenger's Den. I know this thing isn't quite the active week right now, but as it comes through the rotation, still want to give you guys a couple pointers when you are trying to solo this Lost Sector. It is a fallen one. Now, as always, if you have the heavy frames, which hopefully if you have EDZ unlocked fully, you're using those, and also the Valkyries, use those as much as you can. They are amazing. If you have it fully upgraded, you can use them like every 30 seconds, so use the heavy frames and Valkyries as much as you can. But there still are a couple things that you are going to need to manage otherwise. So, as it is Fallen and it is match game, you have a couple shields to match, and you also have a couple champions. So let's talk about how to handle those. The boss itself in the very, very end is Arc. It is the only thing that is Arc. So if you run a Arc subclass and some way to manage it, be it a grenade, a melee, some way to break the shield, that's the only one you really need to worry about. Other than that, it's kind of up to you what you run. Now, you're going to have to handle Overload Captains, which typically I will use an auto rifle to ding them the first time, and then swords are amazing. I really need to do a video about swords, but swords are amazing. Use those with Disruption Blade, and then if you've got anything like Enhanced Sword Scavenger, you should be seeing a lot of ammo drops for it as well. So that should handle your overload captions, and the range also is really good if you can find a auto rifle that is solar. Now there's not a lot of them out there. This one is from the Forge, that you can actually run and farm, the Ringing Nail. This is just one of the rolls I've got, but it's an auto rifle, it's got reasonable range, and it's solar. Main reason you need solar is the Shanks. The Shanks are going to be solar shielded. They're going to be having some range to them, so if you can kill those farther away, it's a good thing. Overload on this one as well seems to work pretty well. When it comes to anti-barrier, it's really up to you, but as I need solar, I want some range and the Overload Captain combination, then I'm going to go SMG for a couple barrier servitors. Nothing too crazy. There's one or two that are really annoying if things happen. Like, if an overload has, like, a whole bunch of guys stuck in a corner and he's shielding them all, yeah, it's a little annoying. I'll show you guys how to handle that one. In the end, if the servitor manages to get on top of the overload captain, which is why you might see me get a little aggressive on him in the end, that's a terrible combination. So, a couple places the barrier servitors definitely tick me off, but that's the main thing. Solar shields on Shanks are going to be a thing. You're going to have one arc shield on the boss. Nothing else really has shields, but you need anti-barrier and overload. So that should sum up everything. Light level makes a difference. If you're trying to solo these, the higher the better. I have soloed previous ones at like 985. You have to go slower. You might have to be more aggressive and be okay with dying. You know, if you like go to commit on a captain and other enemies kill you, but you kill the overload guy, then cool. So I've done them at 95. That's a little lower. If you're at like 960, these things will absolutely ruin you. So work on getting a little higher, but definitely doing this at a higher level. So I've got a bit of an advantage there. If you're not quite this high, that's okay. Give it time. So let's jump in and knock this thing out. All right. So when you come in first, you're going to have a couple drag right here in front of you. Then, if you play your cards right, you're going to end up with a Vandal somewhere over there. Yep. Which you can shoot from range, but he's a little bit far to take care of from here. I just want to kill this guy up top. He's a little hard to see, but that Marauder, if you can take him out, he's just one that you shouldn't have to worry about. Now, at some point, there's going to be a couple drag up here. At least one, if not more. This is the Vandal I'm talking about. He's going to get a little aggressive, but watch your radar. Because, at some point, there's going to be a Marauder that comes jumping down to me. If I just, like, stand out here, he'll eventually get here. Minus the flying grenades of fun. There he is. Right on cue, buddy. Now, when he's done, nobody else is going to basically press up on you. It's all on your own choosing. This guy always sits right down here. I don't know if he's there just to mess with you. You've also got a couple exploding barrels, which can serve you fairly well. Okay, that exploding barrel doesn't seem to do a damn bit of good sometimes. Grenade down there in the bottom. Couple ads you can work with. There are some guys that are just freaking out right now, so. But again, an auto rifle giving you a little bit more range than, say, a sidearm is going to serve you fairly well in this one, because there are some places you want to kill guys a little farther away. Shanks seem to be rolling around a little bit. Now, I killed a fair amount over here because a lot clumped over here, but if I come on this side, this is usually the direction I'll go and work my way down. Couple drag over here. They're going to be a little closer, so submachine gun should work. And up top, you'll have a few ads. So if you do want to knock those out, that's where the captain's going to be. But if you want to kill the Shanks while they're up here, you can make your jump up to the upper deck a little nicer. And then again, just watch your cover up here. Should have probably one more Vandal up there as well. And then a Shank. Maybe. Alright, if nobody wants to show themselves, then come over here to this side. And we'll start working this way. That Overload Captain might push up on me like he just did. Now, I just actually stunned him, so I'm going to go to town with my sword. Just like that. That's why swords are amazing. You get in there, you get close, and you can push on the enemies. But I tend to like to stagger them once first with the auto rifle, and then when they're staggered, unless they're just like across the map, you can usually close the gap and get to them. So if you come over here, you're going to have some enemies down below. Shank first. And as I said, if you have the heavy Valkyrie, or if you have the super Valkyrie, if you have the heavy frame maxed out or even usable, use them. They're absolutely amazing. But if you don't, I'm just showing you guys it can be done without them. But if you got him, that's the elite heavy frame right there. He's going to put in a lot of work for you. Now, there are some enemies like directly above me. Might scare him off a little bit, but that's okay. Alright, got some sword ammo. You guys are seeing that sword ammo drop? It drops a lot. Now, you got to be careful up here as you push up. Gonna have that Marauder. Okay, it's just throwing sword at me ammo right now, which is crazy. Now, there's a Vandal up there. There's also a Servitor doing a whole lot of shielding. So, what my goal tends to be is to get right down here and use these stairs to try and line of sight all of these guys from the Servitor. So you'll notice he's got a shield, but when he gets down low, he loses it. Same thing I want to do with anybody else up there. Try and pull him down the stairs. Come on. There's some are really frustrating, I promise you. You got to get him really close, get him to come down the stairs, get aggressive. Come on. And hopefully not kill you. Try and shoot him, piss him off a little bit. Now, why he is shielded down here, I couldn't tell you. Alright, so I survived, but yeah, his little shield was breaking some wall barriers there. One more guy. I do have a Marauder up there. He is going to hurt if you don't pull him since he's pretty aggressive. Again, try and pull him down. Why he is not getting unshielded, I don't know. But if you can get him to where he breaks his shield, try and stop him and stagger him right there before he gets his shield back. Ah, so close. But again, yes, their little line of sight shielding is fun. Why? Why are you doing this? What is going on here? At some point, it's got to break. Try not to die. There. Okay. Not a perfect situation, but somewhere down here they will break. And then it's just you and a Servitor who has a shield. So, all you're trying to do on any barrier enemy is try and get them down to about just close to a third. And be ready when that third happens. When you get close to the third for them to switch. It's going to happen right about now. So that way you're ready, and then I can go in with my sword. And he's done. Now, I did have some sword ammo drop, so I'm going to go back and pick it up just to make sure I am fully maxed. But, as I said, the Overload and the Barrier guys are annoying. Servitor guys, the Barrier Servitors are much worse. But if you have the Valkyries, if you have the heavy frames, use them. Make sure you shoot that one right there pretty far back. If you get up close, even though it looks like it's at an angle, it's still going to hurt you a lot. That should clear out the room. Now, potentially when you get in here, if you can get the captain early without having the rest of the other stuff down before he kind of pulls back, that is your best shot at getting him. It's hard. Trust me, it doesn't always work out. I don't know if it's going to work out here. I've got Shanks here first. Now, I staggered him there. I can't do anything about it because there's too many guys out here. Now, I do actually have a shield here as a Warlock, which isn't a bad thing because I can take a few more shots. Now, Captain. Oh, I didn't actually hit it. I didn't actually stop him. There, I staggered him, so I'm running now. I'm dead. See, that's the point. I want to try and get him before he moves. Or before the Servitor comes down. Now, I may have ruined my fun, so you guys might get to see the bad version of this. Too many guys coming at me. I don't even know where anybody's at now. Vandals are really annoying. Their snipes, the Vandal snipers just hurt. And they have tracking bullets now, so that's fun. There's an explodey barrel back there if you want to try and see if you can get any easy kills. Now the barrier's around, so everything's going to get real fun. Now, if I can pull the barrier separate from other stuff, I will. I may have sent him back because I scared him a little bit. But if I can actually pull him up, he's okay to take kind of on his own. Now, the boss is above you here, which is going to hurt. Now I'm going to try and grenade. And see if I can get up here a little bit. Try and drop that barrier shield. Now, even if I die here, I'm okay with it. Because that barrier servitor is down, worth the sacrifice of the body. You're not trying to, if you're trying to do it flawless, my true advice, honestly, is try and do it flawless with friends. Have those people be a little more sacrificial in the front. Now I'm going to have an overload captain on the right, which is fine. Because he's not going to be servitor shielded, which I can work with. Solar Shank, not bad. Solar Shank, there we go. Hi. That's some cute teleporting. Again, use your cover to your benefit. It's a little rough up close, and that captain wants to kill you, and that Vandal sniper is going to hurt. Keep pushing. The overload guys in the back. This little, I don't know, I'm trying to think of what you would call it. Trailer carrier thing. It's typically where I'm going to actually use most of my cover. Now, that overload captain may be an issue, but that Vandal's got to die first. That little Vandal sniper, man, is annoying. Where is my Vandal guy? Alright, Vandal's down. Now I got to overload the captain. Hopefully I can overload the captain and not have the boss on top of me. So. Now, this is where it gets a little aggressive. I don't want to hit you. I want to hit this guy. And even if the boss kills me right here, again, I'm okay with it. But if I get a chance to run out, I will. Oh, hi, you're aggressive now. What's up, dude? Okay, are you just going to do Ring Around the Rosie? Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Now, if I can break his shield, I'm going to kill him with the sword, too. Oh, come here. Really? Just die. And he's dead. So, swords are amazing in this Lost Sector, and most Lost Sectors, honestly, because they're just a ton of damage. When shields break, or when champion modifiers get, you know, taken care of, swords are awesome. So, go ahead and unlock. Grab your bits. I got some bonus ones since I've been unlocking stuff. This is my third one. Should finish up my bounty, and I should be good to go. So, that is a wrap. Back to the bunker. Alright, Guardian, so that basically wraps this one up. So as you can see, the Shanks have solar shields. You need some way to handle those. The overload captains, you probably want to stagger those at as far range as possible, which is likely to be an auto rifle. Hand cannons work as well. So a solar hand cannon, if you got Lunas or anything, any other solar hand cannon would be an option. So those might be something you can consider as well. And then something for the barrier. I like some machine guns just because they can pump out the damage pretty well, but sidearms work as well. Swords. Swords are the key. Swords are absolutely just crushing it right now. The changes they made, the infinite looping light attack, and then also if you get decent modifiers on a sword, ones that I like to look for, Tireless Blade, sword ammo granted after every other powerful attack. You've got Assassin's Blade, sword kills boost movement speed if you need a lot of stuff. There's even another one I've got over here with Relentless Strikes. Landing 3 light attacks within a short time grants sword ammo. That's actually probably a better version than what I have currently. So, swords are in a pretty good place. I honestly will probably do a video on those, so just stay tuned for that one. And if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a sub on the channel. Trying to climb up to 50K. I am close. So your help would be appreciated there, would be awesome. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave a comment if you have thoughts about your build or what you guys used. And you can find me on Twitter and, of course, on Twitch streaming quite a bit. If you guys do want to support me directly, my Patreon link is down below. Thank you guys very much. I will see you soon. Have a good one.